Okay, everybody, welcome to our 2021 Waste Management Phoenix Open preview. Going to be as per usual at TPC Scottsdale. There are going to be a lot of names missing in the field this week. I'd really like to see Dustin Johnson back in a PGA Tour event, but he took off last week at Torrey Pines. He missed, and he's missing this week. He's over in Europe. Victor Hovland, who played well up until the last few holes last week and had a chance to beat Patrick Reed at Torrey Pines last week as well. He is going to be gone. Bryson DeChambeau, Patrick Reed, Sergio Garcia, Tony Finau. I'd really like to see Finau playing in this event, but maybe it was so upsetting for him to lose last year against Webb Simpson that he's out. So Shane Lowry, Justin Rose, who I haven't seen, and I mean he's been over in Europe for a while now, it seems like. Kevin Na, who actually won a few weeks ago. Paul Casey is also still in Europe after he won this past week. So we've got Justin Thomas, we've got John Rahm, we've got Webb Simpson, Xander Schauffele, Brooks Koepka, Sung Jae Im, Daniel Berger, two-time winner Hideki Matsuyama. Rory McIlroy is actually going to be in this. This is his first time ever playing this event, and I think once again, like a couple years ago when he won the now I've lost track, but when he won the FedEx Cup, he started the year saying, "I'm showing up to the States early to play some actual PG Tour events so I can get enough points to actually win," which is exactly what he did. So I'm not surprised that again this year. In fact, we'll play with him. I was going to play with Ricky Fowler, who won here a couple years ago. Let's play with Rory and see how we do. Let's go back to our outfit and pick a completely different outfit because I'm not a fan of really many of these outfits. We'll go with this one, I guess. So, who do we expect to have a chance to win? Can Webb Simpson, can he get things going and defend his title? This will be the first time he's ever had to be able to try to defend a title in his career, so that will be interesting. People seem to like Hideki Matsuyama to not three-peat, but win 3 times here. He's been playing fairly well. Again, a guy I would like to see in this field would be Tony Finau because I think this is a course he could play well at had he returned. And then I also feel like he's been playing well enough. You know, he's obviously disappointed like he usually does. But he's been playing well enough that you would expect and hope him to win. So I'm not quite sure what really to expect out of this week, just because
at the stadium course at TPC Scottsdale in Arizona.
Just because I don't know. I mean, this could be an open field. You got a lot of guys gone, but a lot of good talent still here. You got, Ricky Fowler's going to be in it, Matt Kuchar, Jason Day, who's just seemed to have dropped off a cliff the last couple of years. Matthew Wolff is another young guy. Xander Schauffele, of course. I would love to see him win more. He's a young guy who I really like. And so, guys like Gary Woodland, Louis Oosthuizen, Louis Oosthuizen's another one of those guys who I've always liked just because he hit that double, he hit that albatross at the Masters and then lost to Bubba Watson, and you're just sitting there thinking, man,
you certainly can. The 10th hole's been changed quite considerably.
You'd wish he'd win more, but again, he's the kind of guy like Tony Finau that seems to be somewhat in contention. Soo Kim, he won a couple weeks ago.
So it really has to be respected.
At PJ West.
The 428, or the rather modest 428 yards there, will play a little longer because this will play as a true dogleg right par 4.
Let's see if we can hit this well enough. No, I didn't get it on.
This is a good-looking shot.
No, it's just going to roll back. I forget that
Still trying to get the back nine off to a good start.
So anyway, I mean, Rory McIlroy's been playing okay.
Still has work to do.
I thought he played fairly well.
Birdie chance here. Very long putt though.
Got to be a little careful if it gets away on him.
Until I did not.
Well, you could see he thought he had that.
I thought he played well up until kind of the final round, where he just kind of collapsed. But I mean, he wasn't really. He wasn't just so much in contention.
A little bit of focus. Par for McIlroy.
I don't know that we can really expect much out of.
Pulls away. Now at the par 4 11th, Frank, I really like this.
Some of these older guys, you know, guys that have been even veterans on the tour. This is definitely a tough course.
Water all the way down the left side. There's 2 bunkers. Don't worry about that. They're not off the tee. They're around the green.
Well, you got to not do what I just did.
If you think you can barrel out down the right side, well, you can find cactus and all sorts of crazy things down the right.
I think I hit it to the right.
And believe me, go down there, more than anything, they'll wreck your scorecard as well.
What I'd like to see, again, I usually play the arcade mode, so I'm doing the tour mode.
This isn't too bad a situation.
I think it might be a custom tour mode, but I'm trying to do it without any backspin or, you know, power-ups or anything like that. So I'm just gonna go for it. I mean, I'm not accounting for the win, but I just want to give it.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Attempt fake there.
Safety aboard.
So, I'm just not sure who to expect. I think a guy like Xander Schauffele is young enough.
Good
and
chunk
he's
of real
got
estate here.
a win on tour, maybe 2 wins. A guy like Daniel Berger. John Rahm has been playing very well. He just hasn't played well enough to win, and people are expecting him to win after the last couple weeks when he was, you know, in contention and had a chance. But I really think that, you know, you never know. It could come down to, oh, gee whiz, that was terrible.
That's good work right there.
I knew I hit that
just
too hard, but I wanted to give it enough. It could come down to a guy like Rory who's never played here and just kind of beginner's luck, because he's good enough to win. You know, Rory's the kind of guy who's good enough to win anywhere. He just has to be 100% on his game to do it. And what's interesting to me is, you know, 2019, 2 years ago, when he and Paul Casey were really the best at this time of the year. We're really going into spring. We're really the 2 best guys
than 16 will ever see. And courtesy of the water behind and to the
2 best
right
guys
of the screen.
on the planet.
If you're going to bail out, find one of those bunkers. A good bunker player obviously can get it up and down, but it's still no snack trying to record your par 3 at 12.
Anyway, I know that the interesting thing here is going to be really do we expect more first-time winners.
Long putt coming up.
Can we expect that sort of thing?
Almost.
Decent
wow.
Putt.
Yeah, that's a good putt right there. From that distance, he'll settle.
But I really think that a young guy could take this.
Even par.
Are we going to miss the crowds? Yes, but
that's
honestly, I think players have surprisingly kind of gotten used to not having the crowds there.
Par 5 13, Frank, what kind of scoring
I
opportunity
think they really
is this?
have.
Anytime you get on a par 5,
so it's interesting, at least
and Eagles
to
come
watch
to
it on
mind.
TV, I've almost forgotten that there's no crowds
The
there.
split fairway's
It
gone.
will
Now it's
be
just one
weird
fairway.
when,
Water in play, bunker on the left side. They certainly define this fairway. And they've toughened up the front and left side of this par 5 green. The longer hitter, the high ball hitter, still will get a reward at 13.
So
second shot from the rough.
This sort of a crowd.
Missed that one.
Come on.
And it is going towards the rough.
Yes. So this sort of an event, obviously, that normally gets, you know, a couple 100,000 people at it.
That was the only place it was going to finish,
like
but
the record was like 400,000.
It's a little bit unexplainable. Let's see what he does from here now. Lucky break.
You know, maybe it was like 2.
Makes the putt. Moving in the right direction.
You get that stadium par 3 on the 16th, and that's wild.
That's the 14th now. It's a par 4.
Going to get to like
and a dog leg left once again. The bunker on the left side's been pushed out to the fairway to really make you think whether or not you can carry that. It's a lengthy second shot because it's going to play a little bit uphill. And this green is well protected on the left side with the 2 bunkers. Oh, that's fine.
Just slow down. Fairway. Oh, it counts me as the fairway, which is good. One thing I don't like with playing with the
Second shot.
the professionals as opposed to your custom players not being able to pick, kind of really pick the clubs you want. Nope.
That one is bunker bound, it looks like. In the
But
bunker,
you know,
still
this is
with
an
a chance for
interesting
up and
course.
down.
It's interesting because
In the greenside bunker here, Frank.
one thing
Nice
I
to go to
really
the beach,
liked
but not too often, we hope.
Well,
was
that's
see, I didn't even.
a little
I wasn't
absurd,
even
that
paying
Rich.
attention. I was
The
thinking
shot wasn't
about
that hard,
PJ
but
West. I was thinking about
it's come
PJ
up,
West,
well
how it
short.
has
Didn't appear committed
just
through
so
impact.
many.
Well, that's what the great ones do from the rough.
So many
They use
great
their
water
skill and
holes
their
where you're
strength.
dealing with water
Get it out,
in a
and
place
get it
down in the
close.
desert where you wouldn't
Standing
expect
over this
to.
putt, concentrating
Here,
on the read.
I think you get that a little bit where
That takes him to
you
1
get
under on the day.
some great water holes.
Now at the par 5 15th, and Frank,
And
there is
then
plenty to
there's
catch your
just
eye. There's also
deceptively-
quite a bit to catch your ear. You can hear the roars at the par 3 16th. So
There's
how do you focus
deceptively
on the task at
difficult
hand?
Great
par
question,
fours
Rich. You know, you
here.
realize you're about to enter the stadium part of the golf course.
And,
But this is the last par 5 that you're
obviously
gonna
the
play.
water
You've
really
seen
comes
Eagles
to
here
play
over the years.
here
We've
on
seen
the
many a
15th.
player hitting the water off the tee.
And then the water really
or
comes into
short of the
play
green.
on the
Certainly one of the tougher tee
17th,
shots coming in.
where you've got
No
a really
bunkers here to
sharp,
worry about,
really
just that huge
short
lake to
par
the left.
4,
Find the fairway.
where you can
You
go
might
for
just
the
find
green. See, I'm not even going to try to do anything here. I'm just going to get it to the middle of the green here, hopefully. Because I'm not good at the...
Headed for the bunker, I think.
Nope, that was stupid. No.
Oh,
All right.
and it gets a good
First
kick. It's
cut.
only in the first cut.
too
That's
bad.
not too bad.
Frank, I like the way he sort of starts his swing a little bit on the outside and then drops it right on plane.
Oh,
On the
dang
green,
it.
looking
It's
at
a
a
good thing I
birdie
hit the pin
opportunity.
because that would have kept going way past. But anyway, the idea here
Makeable putt
being
right
that
here,
the
currently
water
sitting at 1
comes
under
into
for the
play a
round.
little bit more than you'd
Yeah,
expect
made
at
it for
times.
birdie. Now to the 16th hole.
Maybe
and
even
Frank,
the
what makes
elevation
this
changes
so
are a
special
little more
is the
difficult
walk
than one
underneath
would
the
first
grandstand.
expect.
It's the gladiator coming into the Coliseum.
That's a perfect description, Rich, and that's
Should've
why
hit
this
that
hole
with
is
some
unlike
power.
any other hole on the PGA Tour. The atmosphere
Wait,
that the players feel
wait.
on that tee,
That's pretty
they
good. That's
cannot
pretty
prepare
good.
for, they can't experience anywhere else. This is a once
But I
in a
don't really know
lifetime
what to
par three.
expect
And when you
here
look at
other
it from up
than
high with the blimp
I
view,
think a young gun's going to
it
take
sort of
it.
appears as though they've dropped Fenway Park or Wrigley Field right into the desert. And this is a sellout crowd. I mean, this is 20,000
So what I'd like to
fans,
see
and
is
there's
somebody
nothing like it.
with an
There's not a
established
single hole in
pedigree
golf
who
that
hasn't
has
won in
more
a while.
fans on it than the 16th
I'd
here
like
at
to see
TPC
somebody like
Scottsdale.
that win here. But what I'd really also just as much love to see is somebody like Xander Schauffele, Cameron Champ,
Beautiful looking shot right here.
somebody just to really take it to the field this week. But again, I would like
That
to
is
see
tasty
Monty on
looking
the
Oh,
right
Legends,
there,
who's one
Frank.
of my
Just a
favorites.
perfect
It'd be cool
spot
if
at the
he won
fairway.
two, three
That is
times.
prime real estate. How do you get a line like that? Seriously, you could hit any
But I
club
think
from
that
there.
it's going to be a very
Let's see what the
interesting
dominant
field.
#1 player can do. Rory McIlroy now on the approach shot.
Just hit that.
Just an incredible
Maybe a
shot.
putt
That is
back.
a
I
very
think it's
makeable
slightly
putt after
uphill
a
and
great approach.
slightly
Well
kind of
played.
Right to left, though.
Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either.
Hit it. No,
That is a good-looking putt, just not falling right now.
Sadly, he's going to be disappointed.
that's one you want back.
Locked
for
in on the
sure.
read and the speed.
That is one you want back.
Knocks
for
that
sure.
putt in for par. and
So when
stay
Tony
at 3
Finau
under.
last year, when he just
Well, again,
bombed
the
it into the
fairways are
sand or
lined with
whatever he
those
did, I
huge
think.
galleries
I just-
coming off 16 and 17.
just-
Now the
I
finishing hole
couldn't
here at
believe it,
TPC
man.
Scottsdale. And Frank, what can we expect?
Well, this is a goodie. It'll play
I might do the
slightly as a
same thing
dog
here.
leg left. Now, many a year, a player will try and
but we
carry
bombed
the
it into
ball
those
all the
those
way
bunkers
over
right
water
there.
down the
That
left
was
side,
just
but those
depressing.
bunkers down there.
Because Tony
Stop the
Finau,
Jack
again, he
and
knows
Holmes
he's good
attack
enough
on
to
this
win.
par 4. You're going to have to play a little right of those
He's
now.
good
There's a
enough,
couple of
but there's
bunkers up
just
on the hill to
times when
stop
he
you
just
doing
doesn't
that.
play
So
up
this
to
is
his
really a
potential,
much
and that's
tougher tee
disappointing.
shot.
A guy like Ricky Fowler, who
440
won here
40
2-3
yards
years
of
ago,
par
I think it
four,
was 2 years
just
ago
got
that
a
he
little bit more
won
difficult.
in the rain. That's a guy that's just, he's been all style and no substance, unfortunately. He's just been the most disappointing, one of the most disappointing players on the tour. And you don't want to see a guy like Finau do that. Why didn't I...
So maybe a nice way to
But it is what it
finish
is.
up.
There's
Good
just
approach
guys
here to
that,
the 18th.
you know,
and
Jordan
good
Spieth is in the
chance
field
for
this
birdie.
week, and again, the
Snap
tour
cut.
wants to show him But it's like, why? Why do we want to show him? Nobody. That wasn't a good
Came
putt.
to the putt excited
Nobody
to
cares.
make birdie.
You know, he's cooked. He's
settle
over and
for
done.
par.
Maybe he's not.
Little change
but
in the attitude right now.
he is now. For now,
Let one
he is.
go.
So I'd
Really
rather
knuckle
see
down there
them
and make
dedicate
sure
more
you
television
don't
time
drop
to
a shot. It's important this one goes in.
up-and-coming guys.
Frank, just some great golf here today.
And
Yeah, that's a round to remember.
So not a terrible
Not often
round.
you play that
I
well,
would have liked a few
and you
more
feel like you were head and
birdies
shoulders
in that,
above the rest of the field.
What a thrill to watch. And for Frank Novello
But
and
it is
our
what it
entire
is.
team,
So
I'm Rich
tell me who you
Turner
guys think is
saying
going to win
so long
this
for
week
now.
at TPC Scottsdale. Who's going to win this Phoenix Open? It'll be interesting to see what happens. And I think that'll be it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think, and we'll see you next time. Bye.